This is day 6 update on the baby rabbits. It is incredibly windy out right now. I am cold. It's like 20 to 25 mile an hour winds right now. And it's about 23, 25 degrees right now, I think. But wind chill makes it feel like it's way colder. But because I knew it was gonna be windy today, last night I put up some corrugated plastic and I covered up the front of the hutch. That way the rabbits have a wind block and they're not getting hit with this wind chill. This is just gonna be a really quick update. It's cold, the sun is setting, and I didn't have a whole lot of time to film today. And I also want to talk a little bit about the things that I've learned so far. So this entire area has a tarp around the entire hutch. I have it attached to the side here and then even at the bottom here, so that way it stays in place and doesn't flip around. So this is what I've done. So I've screwed it in right here, and then even at the bottom I have it right here, and then I've left a little bit of space in the front here just so that they still have some ventilation that's going through. But earlier today I pulled out one of the babies and I showed it to you guys, but I did that on my second TikTok account. It's called Clueless 2 Capable. I've been posting a lot of the update videos on the rabbits there. I will be doing a full reveal of all of the baby bunnies at a later date. Once it gets warmer, we're gonna get around 40-degree weather soon. And so when it's warmer, I'm gonna try to see if I can set up the camera and then pull out the nest and see if I can count all of the babies and see how many babies I have. Because right now it seems like, I think I have 4 for sure, but it feels like I have more, like 6 or something. I'm not entirely sure. But I'm gonna have to take these down and fill up their waters and get them more food here. But like I mentioned earlier, I've learned a lot through just these 6 days. First thing that I learned is you don't need to waste your money on something like this. This is a ceramic heat lamp, and I totally did not need to go out and buy this. Rabbits are incredibly resilient animals, and in the wild, they survive like negative 50-degree weather. And I personally didn't have that much confidence in Lila and her giving birth around this time where it's cold. We had a good several day stretch where it was just single-digit temperatures, where it was 5 degrees at night. And that day that Lila gave birth, that night, we had like 5-degree weather. And I was really scared that the baby bunnies were not going to survive. But what I've learned is you can let nature take its course and let nature do its thing, right? Lila is an excellent mom. She's a year and 3 months old or so, and she knows what she's doing. She was able to gather up all of the straw, make a burrow. She was able to pull out her hair and insulate it. And when she gave birth, although she did lose one baby, all the other babies were fine. And they were all covered up with all of her fur, which insulates everything. Another thing that kept the babies warm was each other. Rabbits usually don't give birth to just 1 or 2 like kits. They usually give birth to 4 to 6 to 8, even more sometimes. The body heat of all of the kits together, sitting around and laying around in there, keeps everything warm. So they keep each other warm. The nest inside there could get up to about 100 degrees. And so they're warm. And so every time I've stuck my hand inside there, my hand is warm. Like, it's really crazy how warm it is in there. And then I just cover it back up. Another thing that I learned was the food that you're supposed to give a mother. You're supposed to give them alfalfa, because alfalfa provides calcium and other minerals that a mother needs to feed their young. And so it will provide her more energy and the ability to provide the babies the proper milk. And so I had alfalfa, and I knew that I needed alfalfa for the babies, but I wasn't aware that the alfalfa was actually for the mother to eat, to feed the babies. But then later on, once they've grown up a little bit more, they can eat the alfalfa as well. And then later on, once they get a lot older, you can switch them over to Timothy grass, which is what my bucks are eating right now. So Castor and Totoro, they're both eating Timothy grass and pelleted feed right now. And yeah, those are the few things that I've learned so far. I've learned a few more things too. I can't really think of it right now. I am thoroughly satisfied with the outcome, and things are going very, very well. And the kits are getting bigger by the day. And so tomorrow marks 1 week. And I'm going to continue giving you guys updates, but we're going to have warmer weather in the upcoming week. I'm going to show you guys the kits. I'm going to do more cleanup work in and around the shed. I want to turn this entire area, this entire backyard area, into my home. Like, I know it's already my home, but I want to turn it into something where I can say that I can live here. And it's kind of off-grid. My shed doesn't have electricity running to it, but I want to set up some sort of electricity system that will work. And I want to figure out some way to be able to power this and then insulate it and get things set up so that this is literally my home. And you guys will see my journey of becoming more self-reliant and having a fully sustainable homestead just in my backyard. Like, I feel like this is the best way to do it. I need to do it here and now and be successful now if I ever want to be successful on an actual property and homestead. Because I don't have the money to buy a piece of property right now. So I might as well just do whatever I can and really put in the effort to building this shed out into a home, into my home. Got to get rid of all of the mice, got to clean it up, got to put in insulation, new flooring, and insulate it also, and then clean up around the shed, put up some more privacy like screens and stuff, and then utilize this space a little bit more efficiently, and be able to then raise other animals as well, aside from just rabbits. And so, yeah, that's the plan. I have a lot of things that I want to do, and I need to really, really get cracking at it, and I'm gonna do it. And so that is it for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.